Thursday love. Thursday
The whole thing finished.
I did.
No, it didn't. It was still going.
Oh, I didn't know what it does afterwards.
Hey, everybody, we back. We had some technical difficulties.
Now it seems like you bright orange now. See, I just said. That's what I said.
I'm always bright orange.
Well, just as you bring it down.
I'm fine.
No, I'm saying you probably bring yours down some.
We'll get it later. I'm bright. I'm bright.
All right.
All right.
Let's try it. Yeah, you bright orange.
Let me see. Keep going.
Hey, everybody, we're back. We think we got everything taken care of. For those that are with us, hit your share buttons. Hey, Trivia, thank y'all for coming back. We don't know what was going on. It's like everything just wanted to stop at 9 o'clock, so it won't nothing going right. Hey, Mary, thank you for coming back. Thank y'all for joining us. Hit your share buttons. I hope y'all are doing okay. I tell you, boy, technology, right? Yeah. So, thank y'all for being patient with us. Thank y'all for coming back. Hope everybody comes back and join in with us for another edition of Thursday Love with TJ and Sherrie. We're gonna get right on into it tonight since we started 30 minutes late.
20 minutes strong, y'all.
Hey,
like 50 minutes of fine. 20 minutes strong.
So we're gonna get right into it. Give me your definition of the truth. Don't Google it. Don't look up nothing. Give me your definition of the word the truth.
I am too, Trivia. I'm glad tomorrow is Friday, and then I'm glad that next week is the last week of school for Q2.
Hey, Shonda.
We out.
Hey, Shonda. So yeah, so tonight we're talking about the truth. We're talking about the truth. We hope that everybody has had a great week so far. I know, like Trivia said, she's ready for Friday. I'm ready for Friday too. It seems like the weekend goes by too fast.
Question. How come you look like you can see? You look like you straight. I look like I'm moving.
I don't know.
All right.
So yeah, yeah. Trivia says she's ready for next week. Hallelujah.
Yes, 18.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So yeah, mine is the 24th.
I'm sorry.
Whoa.
I'm sorry. You got a whole another week, and in 4 days. That's a blessing on your part.
Yes.
Because you're employed. That's a blessing.
That's right. And
I'm employed and gonna be off. Hey y'all know Debo parents? Debo from Friday. Debo, the big muscle dude, Zeus from WWE.
Hey, Miss Davis.
Yeah, he gone.
Where you got from?
I don't know. He was 62 years old. Too young.
Oh, he was 62.
Yeah. That's
wow.
Young. All right, so let's get with it. What you say?
All right, so tonight's edition about Thursday Love is about the truth. We're talking about the truth. Last week we talked about the pandemic, what 2020 has taught us, what has brought us, what we have learned, the good, the bad, and the ugly of 2020, but also the blessings that came along with 2020. We had a great discussion on last week about that. So on this week, we're gonna get kind of serious a little bit. We're gonna talk about the truth, but we can always make it fun. So what I asked earlier was, what is your definition of the word the truth?
Yeah, he gone.
So yeah, Debo gone.
It's the truth.
It's the truth, Debo gone.
It's the truth. Debo gone. Mr. Crooked Eyes, Zeus and like his eyes are fighting one another. He's gone.
Lord Jesus.
Hurt my feelings.
Lord. Trivia said truth is honesty. Truth is honesty.
She got to be all dictionaries.
It's being real. It's being real. It really is. It is being real. The thing is, okay. Tell them what your definition of the truth is.
It depends on who I'm telling the truth to. It depends on who I'm telling the truth to. See, because the truth is, I guess it depends on what your definition of it is, because some people, truth may be being totally honest, telling you. Well, that's what really the truth means. Truth means there's no fault. There's no truth is factual. There we go. Truth to me is factual.
Okay, Shonda says, my truth is I have a 10-year-old, 7-year-old, and almost 3-year-old taking up this whole bed, and my 50+ old body can't take it while being forced to watch Peppa Pig. Now that's some truth for y'all.
I think Peppa Pig be cussing too. I saw that. Peppa Pig be cussing. Clarice!
Clarice said
that is true.
That is true.
That's the hard truth.
So I don't know. Today I wanted to talk about the truth. And it was so much of, I wanted to know what your definition was.
Trivia went straight old school. She said, stepping on some toes and
hurt some feelings. And I just want to get your insight on what you think the truth is and how it affects you. A person, wait a minute, I had the quote. Okay, here's the quote. I don't know who it was by, but this is what they said about the truth. It was a quote. It said, truth is not for comfort. It's for liberation. Mm. It's not a medicine, it's a killer.
My God.
So that's how they define truth. Once again, it says truth is not for comfort, it's for liberation. Or in other words, freedom. It's not a medicine, it's a killer. So
are we gonna get straight into it?
Yeah, get straight into it. We start late. Let's get straight.
Being convicted. Yeah, she's just straight Bible.
Yeah,
being convicted. The Bible says the truth. You should know the truth, and the truth should make you free. Mm-hmm. So here's the thing about the truth, y'all. Now, most people, when they talk about the truth, and you gotta chime in, okay? Most people, when they talk about the truth, like Trivia said, she said, hurting some feelings and stepping on the toes. Mm-hmm. So the Bible also says, y'all, you know, this is not Bible study. The Bible also says there's a time and a season for everything, and it goes to tell you about time to plant, time to all the cook, reap all this stuff. So here's the thing about the truth. This is my TJV. All right, it's not the KJV. It's my TJV. Mm-hmm. So I believe that the Bible says there's a time and season for everything, right? Mm-hmm. So I think there's a time and a season to tell not necessarily the truth, but to tell all the truth. What they said, the truth, nothing but the truth, so help me God.
Yeah.
I think there's a time and a season to tell all the truth. And I know they're like, what? Yeah. Tell all the truth? That's a lie. No, it's not. It's not. I'm not telling y'all how to get around the truth. I'm just saying, mm-hmm. It's not. For instance, Sherrie comes into the house, right? And she has on something. And I don't like it. And she tell me, baby, how you like what I got on? And I say, I don't like it. Now, in her mind, she thinks she's just the finest thing ever. She think that, she just bought the outfit. Matter of fact, she went out and bought the outfit, and I didn't know she had bought it. And she thinking she's just straight. And I tell her, I don't like it. Now, what's y'all think gonna happen? Matter of fact, let me ask you, what's gonna happen? What's gonna be your response?
Oh, it depends.
It depends on what?
It depends on how invested I am into this dress. So if I bought the dress, that means I must really, really liked it to get it. And if I got it, that means I think I really look cute in it. Because you know me, I won't pick nothing out unless I really think I'm cute in it. Because if I'm second guessing myself, I'll put it back on the shelf. So yeah, because see, the thing is, you don't say. The thing about TJ, he lying already because when I ask him questions, like if I ask him, did he like the dress? He ain't gonna say nothing. That lets me know he don't like it.
Hey,
he doesn't say anything. But he doesn't tell me, no, I don't like it, baby. None of that. He don't say nothing. He just put his head down, and then he continues to do something else or do what he was already doing. He doesn't say a word.
But it's the truth. And here's the deal. She can't come back.
It's a nonverbal.
She can't come back and say that I hurt her feelings because I told her the truth. My truth was I said nothing. That was my truth. But I'm saying that the time and the season for everything. So at that point in time, when I know she thinks she's just a bomb, I mean everything just blew up. She's just there. And I go and tell her, no, I don't like it. Just take it off. It's gonna crush her. It's gonna hurt some feelings and sever some toes. It's gonna kill her. So so the truth. So what I'll do is I'll wait until after everything's over, after she thought she done killed him, she done slayed she done slayed him on the red carpet. Then I come back and say, because it's the time for that now. I come back and say, you know, at night when the bed, you know, baby, you know, the dress you had on, it looked nice. It really did. What you did.
He sounds about right now.
Anything that she wears, she looks beautiful in. Anything. All right. If it's the Tom and Jerry, she looks beautiful in. All right. But you get the pillow talk. So I said, baby, you know, the dress you had on, it looked nice. What you did looked nice. But it just didn't look nice on you.
Okay. All right. So Mary said the truth is not telling me what I want to hear, but what it is. Right. Shonda said truth can be ugly, dirty, factual, but it can also be liberating and beautiful. The truth will evoke change or will keep you stuck. And that's what I want to hear, because just like this quote said, the truth is not for comfort. So that means the truth is not going to make you feel good, but it is liberation. It's going to, like the Bible says, the truth shall make you free. You know what I'm saying? And then it says it's not a medicine, so it doesn't. Now that part I probably kind of disagree with, because to me, truth is like a medicine. It comes to heal you. It comes to put some things in perspective. But it depends on how you look at that truth. It can be a medicine or it can be a killer. That's what they said. And the reason why we're having this conversation is I want to get your definition first about the truth, because from there, I want to know, is the truth always necessary to speak forth? Because that's what TJ was going with, you know, there's a time and place for everything. Is the truth always necessary to speak its truth? And that's what I want to ask. Is the truth always necessary to speak its truth? And what I'm trying to say is, me and TJ have a very honest relationship. We've been together for 21 years. And so we kind of developed some type of growth where we're very honest, sometimes a little too honest with each other. We're very blunt. And sometimes it hurts, or whatever. But how you gonna confess to them? It hurts. Don't tell me. It hurts. And so, but the thing is, does the truth always necessarily have to be spoken? You know what I'm saying? You know, because see, because you know, some of us like, just tell the truth, just be honest. Because a lot of us say we hate liars. We hate liars. Don't lie to me. Whatever you do, don't you lie to me. And you know, and I was talking to TJ about it today. You know, the truth is necessary to be spoken at its designated time.
See, and what we were saying was, so you know, this is a song says, "If you hold your peace, let the Lord fight your battle. Victory shall be yours." So sometimes people feel like, I just gotta tell you. I'm gonna tell you what's on my mind. And there's nothing wrong with that. But the thing is, you have to know when to tell people what's on your mind, because sometimes you move and you run your mouth too fast. The timing is off, the season is off, the situation is off, and you what you do is when you tell your truth, the situation blows up bigger than what it's supposed to be. Sometimes, and you really got to be led, really, because I mean, when it comes to telling the truth, a lot of times we're in our emotions, we're in our feelings. You know what I'm saying? I just got to get this off my chest. I got, like what they said, the truth come and kill. And you also can kill somebody, y'all, with your mouth. Right. All right. You can devastate somebody with your mouth. And it's a saying that says, it's not what you say, but it's how you say it. Because the thing with the truth, and I know some people don't have no feelings, but really, you need to have some feeling when it comes to the truth. And that's where I just need to tell my kids, no, there's a way to tell somebody the truth. I was saying earlier, like the dress she had on. She asked me how the dress looked. I would just come out and say, it's ugly. Take it off. It's going to devastate her. So what I have to do is, like I said, if that season and that time calls for it, what I have to do is use my common sense and be creative in telling her how I feel about what she has on. Is it still going to sting? Yes. Right. It's still going to sting because she's thinking that she was just, you know, carpet slaying. But still, it's a way to tell somebody the truth, even if it's somebody that, you know, at your job or whatever the case is. It's still a way to tell them, because if you're at your job, you know, it's a professional thing. So you just can't come up and say, look, I don't like you. I hate your guts. You know, you make me sick. And you definitely can't tell your boss that, because you will be fired. So it's a way to tell somebody. It's, you know, I say, baby, you know, the dress still looked beautiful. It did. But for you, I don't think it looked, I don't think it was I don't think it's why. Maybe you may try this for X, Y, Z. But even though she could be like, oh, so you don't like what I got now? Yeah, she is going to say that. I'm not gonna say may. She is gonna say that. But still, it sounds better than I hate your dress. It's ugly. You need to get something else. It don't fit you right.
Right.
Come on. That's probably what I really want to say. But just because I really want to say it doesn't mean that's how it's supposed to come out. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Truth uses wisdom.
Yeah.
Shonda said emotional intelligence.
Yes.
Shonda also said yes, it's the delivery and the maturity of the person on how it will be received. You have to know your audience. And that is so true.
That's it. You gotta know your audience.
Truth and wisdom. You have to have wisdom when you're telling the truth to someone. Yeah. Because, like you said, truth can be hurtful, but it also brings into a place of freedom and knowledge and an open perception. It brings the picture all together. Because not only what we're talking about, how you say your truth and when you say your truth, but sometimes truth doesn't necessarily have to be spoken. Now
just by being quiet.
Truth don't necessarily have to be spoken. And I'm gonna speak from another example. Whereas I'm that type of person, I feel like if you got something smart to say to me, or you feel some type of way about some type of thing, or a situation happened between me and you that caused some type of friction or conflict, and I didn't like it, I'm that type of person. I'm gonna handle it right then. I'm gonna confront you on it. And I'm going to tell you how I feel. And that's most of us, especially if we are dealt the wrong way or we've been handled the wrong way. We're going to tell you how we feel. But the thing is, the truth of the matter is sometimes the truth is not necessarily needed or demanded at that time. Because TJ, because what I do is I have a situation. I'll talk it over with TJ first. He's like my conscience. I'll talk it over with TJ first. And he was like, you don't need to say nothing. But everything in my fiber is saying, I need to say something. I need to say something. I need to let them know how I feel. I need to let them know what my truth says and where I stand in my truth. They need to know this, and they need to know it loud and clear. And that's the thing. A lot of us are like that. We feel like, don't cross me the wrong way because I'm going to tell you off. And you're going to tell them in your truth. But the thing is, sometimes in certain situations, a truth does not necessarily need to be handed, because like I had a situation where someone confronted me and was like, well, if you felt this way, why didn't you come tell me? And I was like, I didn't feel led to. I didn't think it was necessary, because if I came the way Sherrie wanted to come, you wouldn't have received my truth. You wouldn't have handled it very well, and it wouldn't have been good. It wouldn't have been a pretty thing.
Sherrie's talking about the night.
So I honestly decided, I made a conscious decision not to confront this person, even though I had every right to. I made a conscious decision not to confront this person, and it ended up them come to confront me about it, and I ended up saying my piece then, because I was caught off guard, and it was a way I could handle it without getting upset, because the way I want to do it, I was coming straight at you, and I was coming to your face, and I was coming to let you know. And so sometimes your truth can be held. It doesn't necessarily have to be given right at that moment.
And it's not a lie. It's still the truth. It's just a certain, it is, y'all. I'm telling you, it is all about time. And I was telling Sherrie, I said, some people look at me and they think, oh, TJ just passive and he just let anybody say whatever. Well, let me let y'all in on the secret. TJ has never been a fool. Never been a fool. And Sherrie will tell you, I'm about to confess, Lord forgive me, I'm about to confess. There is a side of me that is not very nice. There is a side of me that is not very nice. And I know me. So I know that if I let that cat out of the bag, it's gonna claw you. I know that. It's just the truth. So I know me. And those who don't know, I'm about to tell some business too. When I was younger, I used to have an anger issue to the point where when I got mad, I literally could feel my heart burning. I'm not talking about heart burn. I can feel my heart burning. That's how angry I used to be. I used to get, and I knew, I said, one of these days, at 8 years old, I said, so one of the two things will happen. Three things. Two things. Either I'm going to wind up killing somebody, or I'm going to wind up getting killed because of my attitude, my temper. So I had to pray for a while for God to take that away, which he hasn't taken that away. What he's done is he's given me the wisdom and the control and the knowledge and understanding to be able to keep that phoenix under subjection.
Right.
Let me say that. So I know that if I come at you and say what I gotta say, it's gonna cut you in pieces. So before I say that, I gotta think first. Okay, look, if I say this to her, or if I say this to him, what's the effect of that? Yeah. How is this gonna make me look? All sorts of things. So before I say something, I look at the situation first. I assess it, and because I don't say something, people think, "Oh, he's just weak." No, I know me. Now Sherrie can tell you, she's seen me. She's seen me not say stuff. Even her at some times is like, "Why he ain't saying nothing?" But rest assured, when it was time to say something, I said it. Yeah. And not only they received it, they respected it. And not only they respected it, they changed. Mm-hmm. And that's the thing. When you speak the truth, the result of truth is supposed to be changed. Mm-hmm. And that's why you got to be careful and know the timing to speak the truth, because you may speak the truth out of order and there may not be change. You get what I'm saying? Right. So if you speak the truth at the right time, change will take place.
Right. And even if you're in a relationship or if you're in a marriage, you know what I'm saying? How many out there have had a hard time speaking the truth, speaking your truth? Now, because a lot of times we know how the truth makes us feel. Mm-hmm. So we are already imagining in our head how the truth is going to make them feel. And I think that's why a lot of adulterers get don't tell the truth. Because honestly, think about it. If I'm not doing it, but I'm just saying, if God forbid, if I'm out there doing something I don't supposed to do, and I know it's going to hurt someone, and so if I tell them the truth of what I'm doing, it already makes me feel bad just thinking about the fact that I'm going to hurt them if they ever find out that truth.
Some people don't care. They just do it and they don't care how somebody.
Yeah, some people, and I'm not talking about everybody, but for those who have a conviction, those who have a conscience, those who have a conscience, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna cheat. I ain't gonna tell them because it's gonna make them feel bad. I really don't care. No, you got me.
Yeah. But for those who have some taste of honesty and integrity within them, you know what I'm saying? You know, they have a heart, they continue to lie.
Truth in the inward parts.
Thinking that the lie is gonna keep covering all, what is the one truth that's holding them back. Because it's very hard to tell the truth. Whether it be a family member, a loved one, your spouse, you know what I'm saying? Even to your children. If you have to tell your children the truth of what's going on in a situation, it is something that can be very hurtful, but at the same time, in time, it becomes something that is very freeing and healing.
Yeah, because generally, it's when stuff like that
happens,
it's something that you're unhappy with.
Right.
Something that you're unhappy with. But yeah, it's a time and a season for everything. And like I said, you have to be careful even when it comes to your spouse or whatever, girlfriend, boyfriend. You have to be careful. Like I said, when you say it, and you have to be careful how you say it.
Right.
Do you need to say it? Yes, you do need to tell them, especially if there's an issue that you know that is going to cause detriment to them or is going to hinder them from certain things. Yes, you do need to tell them, because I said it. I forgot when I said it, but I made a comment. I said, I need somebody in my life who's going to check me. You know what I'm saying? I need somebody in my life who's going to keep me straight.
Right.
And I said, and Sherrie told you about that mouth that she got. Or she told y'all about that mouth that she got. And she do got that mouth. Anyway, so I said I needed somebody to keep me in check. And people say, well, I love them. I don't want to hurt their feelings. But at the same time, you do need to love somebody enough to be able to tell them the truth. Because if you really do love me, you're going to tell me the truth. You're not going to keep stuff from me. And it's all about, seriously, it's still all about the timing, but the truth does need to be told. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You need to withhold the truth because the truth could hurt them if they're not aware of it.
Yeah, because if a conversation is being had and it's open discussion for that truth, then yes, have that truth. But if say for instance, me and TJ, we're having a great evening, we're laughing, we're having fun, it's a great evening, we're just enjoying each other's company, and he's telling me how much he loves me and how he loves doing this, and I tell him I really enjoy this, and then but all of a sudden I just feel the need to tell him the truth about something I don't like.
She does do that.
About something I don't like.
Kills the mood.
I don't do that.
Sherrie, I'm telling the truth.
I don't do that.
I'm telling the truth.
I'm
telling the truth. We'll talk about it after ThursdayLove, but I'm telling the truth. We'll be having a great time, y'all. A great conversation. And she'll just come back and say, the cat went across the street and they ate a rat. And I didn't kind of like how that cat ate the rat. They ate the rat too fast. I wanted them to take some time. She will do that. Bad timing. Out of season.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. The truth has its place. The truth has its place. It really does.
She laughing because she knows I'm telling the truth. No fallacy here. No
Clary says there's a level of
maturity.
Clary says there's a level of maturity that helps us know how to speak the truth.
Right. And to know the time and when to speak it.
Shonda said everything doesn't always need a response right then and there, especially if the deliverer is angry.
Thank you.
If I say the truth, if I say this truth in my moment of passivity, Shonda, okay, will it elicit the desired result I want? Is it going to hurt the person? Is it going to damage the relationship? How is the other person going to receive it? Yeah, these are all the type of questions that you ask yourself. But right when you're angry or in your passivity,
and she wonder what you were close to me. Why you move? We were just having a great conversation. Out of nowhere, you just slapped me in the face. I'm going where it's cold because it just got really cold in here.
But okay, so let me ask you this: when you're angry, do you think the truth speaks? Because a lot of times people says when they say a drunk person speaks a sober mind. But when you're really angry and you start throwing out shots,
no, I don't.
Do you think you speak your truth then, or are you just coming from a hurt place?
I think it's twofold. Because sometimes people can only speak the truth when they're angry. Because some of them are too passive to say it when they're not angry. But then for some people, when they get angry, they just start spitting out anything to hurt your feelings. So that's the difference. So really, no, technically, some people, they're actually lying when they're angry because they want to hurt your feelings. But then for some people, that's the only time the truth can come out is when they're angry.
And see, that's how most people feel, especially when you get in arguments, whether it be family members or whoever. Most of the time, you get in an argument, most of them feel like that when you start spewing out words, that's how you really feel. That's how you really feel. And then you like, yeah. And and that's how people really believe that because it's like, now the truth comes out. I had to get you angry now to get that truth out.
That's what I say. For some people, the only time they can speak the truth is when they're angry. Because some of them are so concerned about not wanting to hurt your feelings. So when they get angry, they feel like, oh, that's my past. It's a pass to say what I want to say and to say it how I want to say it in the heat of the moment. And like I said, the other people, when they get angry, they just say stuff because they just want to try to hurt your feelings. And it's really not the truth.
Shonda said, whose truth? Mine or the false sense of truth because I'm angry or hurt? She said, whose truth? Mine or the false sense of truth because I'm angry and hurt?
Well, Jim, is your truth. Because you're saying like it's your way of seeing the truth. It's what you deem as the truth.
I think it has, to me, it depends on the situation, but in most cases, I think there is some truth to it. I think there's some relative truth to it. That is laced in there. Yeah, because a lot of times we come back and we apologize. It's not so much that we said it was how we said it. And the truth really does hurt when you say it the wrong way. But I think there is some truth laced in there somewhere. Mary says both. I throw shots and be speaking truth at the same time. Thomas know how to take what it is worth and leave the mess.
Yeah, but the thing is, when we do that, y'all, so that people tell that lie to say that words don't hurt. That's a lie, because words do hurt. Because
words are very powerful.
You remember that thing. Like, why would the Bible talk about the tongue? Why would it say life and death lies in the power of the tongue? Because the scripture is saying that, hey, what you say out of your mouth can kill that person, or what you're saying out of your mouth can give that person life. And when you're angry and you spew stuff out of your mouth, you're killing that person, killing something, whether it's a self-esteem or it's their ego, their pride, their joy, their hope, their love for you, because they lose respect for you.
Right.
So when you spew stuff out like that, you're killing something.
Yeah.
But when you say, hey, look, and the thing is, here's the deal, y'all. When we talk about the truth, we know straight up, honestly, well, not all the time, but the majority of the time, we know what we screwed up at. Literally. Right. We know what our shortcomings are. What it is we just don't like somebody else telling us what our issue is. That's what that's really because of pride. You know what I'm saying? We don't want nobody to come and tell us, you know what, you talk too much, you gossip too much, you need to treat this person better. We don't want nobody to come and tell us that.
And then we throw back the dagger. Why you judging me?
Yeah, why you judging me?
Yeah.
Every time you know where you screwed up at. You know what your issue is. You know what I'm saying? So when you hear it, you may not like it at first, but eventually it'll be like, well, dang, they were right. Maybe I need to change this. But the stuff that you be spewing out, you know what I'm saying? That's not true. Yeah. You can slowly feel yourself being cut. You can feel notches being cut off. Yeah. You literally can't. You might not come out and openly say it, or you might not even come back and say, you know what, you really hurt my feelings. You might not, but for most men, we really not gonna say it anyway. Right. But you will know it in our actions. Yeah. Now that's that saying that actions do speak louder than words. That is true. You'll notice in our actions.
Rick says sometimes folks. Shonda said it may still be the truth. The delivery is just foul, which is true. Rick says sometimes folks don't hear you unless you raise your voice, and that is true. Sometimes you can talk to somebody. We talked about this before. Sometimes you have to layer conversations, and sometimes you do get in a heated discussion, and so sometimes it's not until you raise your voice or you say something. But you still have to be mindful in that. Yeah.
In that though, they don't hear you unless you raise your voice. That's unhealthy for you. Because why do I need to get upset for you to hear me? Yeah. You should be able to hear me. And I get it. Some of us have pride issues and all of this stuff. But if every time I got to tell Sherrie if I got to get upset and I got to get loud with Sherrie every time that I need to tell her something, that's unhealthy for me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then after a while, I'm going to get sick and tired of always having to raise my voice and get angry to tell you how I feel. Because I'm going to start feeling like you don't respect me. Right. You know what I'm saying? If I got to raise my voice at you, and then not only that, but when I got to raise my voice at you, that's also, not only do I not feel that you don't respect me, but then I'm also disrespecting you too.
Well, then not only that, I feel like then you don't know how to listen to me.
Right.
Like that's literally disrespect. There's something in you that says you only hear when somebody's yelling at you or fussing at you. Right. Then that could be something in your childhood. Yeah. That could be some issues, some insecurities, some problems you may have going on.
Conversation needs to be had.
Yeah, seriously. And you don't know how to listen when somebody's being calm with you and trying to have a peaceful conversation.
That's a conversation you have to have. Yeah. I want to talk about something. Yeah. Why is it that, why we can't just have normal conversations, and why you can't just listen to me without me having to get angry? Because I don't like being that way. And you shouldn't like seeing me that way. You know what I'm saying? And if you like seeing me that way, there's something wrong with our relationship. There's something wrong with you. There's something wrong. Because you should better have do sometimes you have a conversation with your spouse or whatever. Sometimes it get heated. Yeah, it does. Yeah. But there should be some times too, man, where you can have conversation and the conversation does not get heated, because generally when the conversation get heated, ain't nobody listening. Everybody got a baseball bat and they swing it.
Because everybody's on the defense. Everybody's on the defense.
So whatever you hit, hey, God forbid. You know what I'm saying? So you should be able to have conversations and be able to tell the truth without having to raise your voice or sometimes not getting angry.
Yeah, Shonda said, I used to tell my teens in conflict resolution class, a person can't hear you when you are yelling at them. Right. Right. Because people shut down. They automatically, their defense mechanisms come up. So, yeah.
George is repenting, y'all. He is testifying. George said, I used to raise my voice, but now I just get quiet. She can tell that my silence is dangerous. Hey, look, let me tell you. Sometimes, no, seriously. Sometimes, all right, let me say for me not saying something for people is much better than me saying something, because when I'm really telling you the truth, I don't beat around the bush. I go straight. I don't tell you hateful. I don't tell you anything, but I'm serious about what I'm saying. And there's nothing that you can say to deter me from telling you the truth. I'm gonna say it whether you like it, and I'm not gonna yell at you, but I'm gonna say it whether or not you like it. I'm gonna say it whether or not you want to try to out-talk me. I'm gonna tell you what thus said TJ. You know what I'm saying? Let the chips fall where they may. Like I said,
see, but that's when you're having a conversation about how you feel about something. But what if someone is sick, or you did something that you know you weren't supposed to be doing, or if the child did something that you know that you probably gonna kill them for because they did. You know, the truth has so many variations.
The truth has so many variations, but the truth is always truth is always how you feel.
Yeah.
Even if you're talking about, I mean, people will, or then again, people can say, well, you know, when they speak, I'm just telling you what the Bible says. You're telling them fact of what the Bible says, but it's still how you feel about what that scripture says concerning what somebody else is doing.
Right.
So it's emotions or feelings are always in the truth. You know what I'm saying? Or because I'm telling you this, I'm telling you the truth because I care about you. Feelings.
Yeah.
I'm telling you because I love you and I want you to be better. Feelings.
Right.
You know.
Right. Right.
So truth is always laced, intertwined with feelings, whether it's good, positive feelings or negative feelings. Truth is always in there. I mean, feelings are always in there. George, he said, "I've seen." George said, "I've seen." George,
quiet. Yeah. So on tonight, we started out with some technical difficulties. We started out with some issues.
The truth, y'all.
That is the truth. That's the reason why we were late.
Feelings got involved.
And feelings got involved.
But guess what, y'all? Feelings pull together and feelings got it working. And we feel good.
So, but the truth is hard. But the truth is a beautiful thing.
It is.
Truth is a hard pill to swallow.
Yes, it is.
But it is swallowable.
Yeah, no matter how big the pill is.
You know, the thing is, Clarice said you have to have some type of maturity to receive truth.
Yeah.
But you also have to have a type of maturity to also give truth. And it has to be truth. You have to be able to see it in all scenarios and not just your own perception. Truth is truth is a way to have it so that you can live in that freedom. You can be able to love, that you can be able to smile and know that everything is okay. It's not, and you're not holding on to lies and secrets and things that are killing you internally. We just want to talk about the truth tonight, the truth about the truth. You know, some people like hearing the truth. It doesn't bother them to hear the truth. But then you got some people that be like, just don't tell me, just don't tell me. They live their lives hiding behind the truth. But I admonish everybody at some time, shape, form, or fashion in your life to raise up your level of maturity, to be able to give the truth in love and wisdom, and also learn how to receive truth in love and in wisdom, to have a hearing ear, and not change. Yeah, and then not only that, to make steps towards changing, to become better, because it's not to hinder you, but to only to make you better. George says, I have really worked on my delivery over the years. I am very forward in telling the truth. We are in all different places and mindsets. Rick said, I was late. That's the truth.
Feelings.
That's right, Rick.
Hey, well, you actually on time, man, because we were late too.
Yeah, we were late too. So it's just something to think about. It's something to be, I think the thing is, I want people to raise their consciousness to have a level of integrity with yourselves. If you can be honest with yourself about where you live, what's going on in your life, what affects you, what makes you strong, what makes you weak, what makes you happy, what makes you sad, what makes you feel good, what doesn't make you feel good, who you like to be around, who you don't. If you're really evolving or changing, like if you're being honest with yourself, then you shouldn't have a problem being honest in being honest with someone else about where you live and your truth and how you stand in it. If not, if you really are trying to evolve and become a better person, then you also have the option to open yourself up to receive something that you can't see. Because sometimes you're so busy working on other things or even trying to see yourself, but you don't, it's something you're missing. And so sometimes God will send someone in your life to say, well, how about you work on this? Or how about you do this? Or try this a different way or whatever. Be open to the option of that, you know, you don't see everything about you. And then the truth is there are some ways and some things that could come along that's going to be truthful about you, to open up your eyes to make it right. Anything you want to say?
You summed everything up.
Oh.
So I just got quiet and my hands were outstretched and my palms was up and I was just receiving what thus says Sherrie.
Yeah. So, you know, we are getting ready for Christmas.
Deck the halls with, what is it, bowels of folly or something? La 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 la.
We are getting ready for Christmas. We have yet to post our pictures about our decorations, but we're gonna probably do it this week. So next week will be our last Thursday before the Christmas break. Next Thursday will be our last Thursday before the Christmas break. So we're gonna try to have the whole family in. We're gonna try to do a little surprise for you guys. So we ask that you tune in next Thursday at 9 o'clock for Thursday Love, because next Thursday will be the last Thursday Love for the year. Yeah, for the year.
Now and later are the true joys. They are. There is no fallacy. And by the way, guys, if you guys want to sew into the now and later fund, you see our Cashapp at the bottom.
Do not sew to the dollar sign.
Don't listen.
Don't do dollar sign Thursday Love. Do dollar sign WTB 111. I mean,
It's my truth, y'all. My truth. Don't listen to this.
Oh Lord. But you know, next Thursday is gonna be our last Thursday Love for the 2020 year. So we're gonna try to have some fun with it, and we have a surprise coming. And then we're gonna wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
We wish you up. Yeah, we will.
So we hope that y'all have a blessed night. Please be safe out there. Also, too, if you have any topics or anything that y'all would like to discuss in the upcoming 2021 year, let us know. Hit us in the inbox or comment below. That's right, Reese. Cavities are the truth. That's it. Cavities are the truth.
Where Reese? You know what? That's why.
Yes, Reese.
That's why I like home. That's why I like home.
Whatever. Anyway.
I know women, y'all stick together.
But if you got any topics that you think that you would like to discuss for the 2021 year, let us know, and so we can discuss it for the new year. So just hit us up. Any topics, nothing off guard for the most part that we know of. Yeah, any topic.
Any topic. That's the truth, y'all.
That's my truth. So, you know, y'all, it's late. I hope y'all have a blessed night. Y'all be safe. Yeah. Continue to wear your mask. Continue to sanitize. Continue to pray for those that you see and you don't see. For those who have lost loved ones, please be there for them, or if not, comfort, send prayers. For those that are in hospitals, those that are on the street, please send your prayers. Try to reach out in this season in the midst of everything that's going on. And then most importantly, don't forget about the reason for the season, and that is Jesus Christ himself. So that we make time to serve him and love him. And love on yourself and those that you see. Reese said a fundraiser.
I'll take that too.
Thank you, Reese.
I'll take that too.
Thank you, Reese.
I'll take that too.
Thank you, Reese.
Thank you.
Thank you, Reese. But y'all have a great night. We love you guys. Y'all be blessed and be good. Be good.
ThursdayLove.